What if I told you that the fastest way to change your life is to pretend you're already the person you dream of becoming? Sounds crazy? Bob Proctor didn't think so, and neither did the thousands of people who transformed their lives using this exact method. In the next few minutes, you'll uncover a secret so simple, yet so powerful, it can completely reshape your identity, your confidence, your success, and even your reality. This video is not about tricking the world. It's about training your subconscious mind to accept a new version of you. One that's wealthier, more confident, happier, and more in control. We'll break down the science, the mindset, and the daily actions that make "fake it until you become it" not just a catchy phrase, but a real-life transformation tool. Are you stuck in old patterns? Constantly doubting yourself, settling for less, or waiting for permission to be great? Have you ever felt like you're meant for more, but don't know how to step into that next version of yourself? Then this video is exactly what you need. Because the truth is, you don't need to wait. You can start being that version today. By watching this video until the end, you'll learn how to override limiting beliefs, build unshakable self-image, and activate the law of attraction in a way you've never experienced before. This isn't fluff. It's based on the teachings of Bob Proctor, psychology, and quantum principles that have changed lives around the world. And here's the promise. If you stay until the very end, I'll guide you through a practical exercise, a proven 5-minute technique used by high performers and mindset coaches that you can apply today to reprogram your mind and shift into the identity of your highest self. You'll walk away not only inspired, but equipped with a tool you can use every day to accelerate your transformation. Don't miss this. The version of you you've always dreamed of is waiting, and it starts right now. Stay with me. Because once you understand how to become who you truly are, by acting as if, you'll never go back to the old version of you again. 1. Understanding self-identity. You are who you believe you are. Think about a time you wanted something deeply, a job, a relationship, a goal, but something inside you whispered, "You're not that person." That inner voice wasn't the truth. It was just an old identity speaking. And today, you get to rewrite that story. Let's start with a powerful truth. You will never outperform your own self-image. Bob Proctor taught that your self-identity, the deep-rooted perception you hold about yourself, is the invisible blueprint shaping every result in your life. If you see yourself as average, unworthy, unlucky, or limited, your external reality will always match that internal belief. From childhood, we absorb limiting messages: don't aim too high, be realistic, people like us don't get rich. These statements aren't just noise, they become subconscious programs that run your life. You might consciously want success, love, or freedom, but if your subconscious identity doesn't believe you're worthy of it, you'll sabotage yourself every time. Here's the painful part. Many people spend their entire lives working harder, learning more, pushing themselves, without ever updating their inner self-image. It's like installing new apps on an outdated operating system. Nothing works the way it should. But here's the breakthrough. Once you realize your identity is programmable, everything changes. You can rebuild your self-image from the inside out. And "fake it until you become it" is one of the most powerful tools to do exactly that. 2. The power of "fake it until you become it." Act as if until it's real. Now that you understand the role of identity, let's dive into the core of this method. Fake it until you become it. This isn't about lying, pretending, or putting on a mask. It's about stepping into the energy, posture, and behavior of the version of you that already has what you want, and letting your subconscious catch up. Bob Proctor explained it clearly. You don't get what you want. You get who you are. When you consistently act like the person you aspire to be, you create new neural pathways, send vibrational signals to the universe, and reprogram your subconscious mind to accept this new identity as truth. Think of it like rehearsing for a role in a play, except this time, the role is the real you, the one buried under years of doubt and programming. When you walk, talk, and think like a confident, abundant, empowered person, you begin to reshape your inner world, and the outer world responds in kind. It starts small, standing taller, speaking with certainty, dressing like you respect yourself, making bold decisions. Over time, these pretend actions become your new normal. And that's when something magical happens. You stop faking it, because you've become it. Imagine waking up tomorrow and simply deciding that you are powerful, capable, and magnetic. How would your day change? your conversations, your posture? That energy shift is available to you right now, and no one can give it to you but you. It's important to understand that your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you act as if you are already successful, happy, loved, or abundant, and you do it with conviction and emotion, your subconscious begins to accept that as truth. Over time, your beliefs shift, your actions align, and reality bends to match that inner conviction. This is how the law of attraction works in its purest form. You attract not what you want, but what you embody. Many people wait for evidence before changing their behavior. They say, when I get the job, I'll feel confident, or when I find love, I'll start valuing myself. But that's backward. Confidence brings the job. Self-worth attracts love. Energy precedes manifestation. If you want to change your life, you must first change your state of being. And faking it with intention is the most direct shortcut to becoming it. 3. Breaking limiting beliefs. You're not broken, you're programmed. One of the biggest barriers to transformation isn't a lack of desire. It's the invisible wall of limiting beliefs. These are subconscious programs that tell you things like, I'm not good enough, success isn't for people like me, or if I try, I'll just fail. These beliefs feel real, but they're just old mental scripts, installed by parents, teachers, society, or past experiences. Bob Proctor believed that your mind is like a thermostat. It will always return to the internal temperature it's set to. So even if you make temporary progress, your subconscious will pull you back to the identity it believes is true, unless you change the settings from the inside. To break free, you need to bring these beliefs to the surface. Ask yourself, what do I believe about money? About love? About my worth? Then challenge each belief. Is it absolutely true? Or is it just something you've repeated so often it became your truth? The goal isn't to fight your beliefs, it's to replace them. Just like a bad habit, a belief loses power when you stop reinforcing it. That's where tools like affirmations, journaling, mirror work, and visualization come in. Every time you speak a new belief with emotion, you carve a new path in your mind, and the old one begins to fade. Emotional anchor. Think about how many opportunities you've missed, not because you weren't capable, but because something inside you whispered, you can't. That voice was never yours. It was planted, and now you have the power to uproot it. Keywords: limiting beliefs, reprogramming the mind, subconscious blocks, personal growth, identity shift, affirmations, journaling, self-worth, mindset reset. Mental triggers: pain, you've been held back. Hope, you can change the pattern. Control, you have the tools. Urgency, every day you wait, the belief grows stronger. 4. The process of transformation. Become before you receive. Imagine waking up 30 days from now, looking in the mirror, and feeling different. More confident, more at peace, more powerful. You won't recognize the old version of you. That's the magic of consistent identity work. Transformation isn't just an idea. It's a repeatable process. And if you follow it with intention and consistency, you can reshape your entire life from the inside out. Bob Proctor often said, you have to be before you can do, and you have to do before you can have. This is the core of identity-based change. Here's a step-by-step blueprint to apply the fake it until you become it method effectively. Step 1. Choose who you want to be. Clarity is power. Don't be vague. Who is the future version of you? How do they speak, walk, think, dress, act? What are their habits, routines, energy? Write this down in vivid detail. You're creating your mental blueprint. Step 2. Act as if, immediately. Start living as that version of yourself today, even in small ways. Make decisions from that identity. Carry yourself differently. Speak with more authority. Practice confidence, not arrogance, as a behavior, not a feeling. Step 3. Align your environment and habits. Your current environment reflects your past identity. Start shifting your surroundings. Clean up your space, change your routines, disconnect from people who reinforce your old self. Let your external world support your internal evolution. Step 4. Use daily mindset tools. Repetition is how the subconscious learns. Use morning affirmations, mirror exercises, visualization, and journaling. Visualize not just the goal, but you living as that person. This anchors your identity and reinforces emotional certainty. Imagine waking up 30 days from now, looking in the mirror, and feeling different. More confident, more at peace, more powerful. You won't recognize the old version of you. That's the magic of consistent identity work. 5. Real-life stories and inspirational examples. If they did it, so can you. Sometimes, the most powerful proof that transformation is possible is a real story. Let's look at a few examples of people who applied the fake it until you become it mindset and turned their lives around. Bob Proctor's own story is a perfect place to start. He was broke, depressed, and working in a dead-end job when he first heard about the power of the subconscious mind. He didn't understand it, but he believed enough to start acting differently. He studied successful people, mimicked their habits, changed his posture, and spoke as if he was already successful. Within a year, his income skyrocketed. Not because he got lucky, but because he became someone who attracted success. Another famous example is Jim Carrey, who wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services rendered, and dated it for 5 years in the future. He carried it in his wallet, visualized it daily, and acted like it was already his. 5 years later, he got exactly that amount for a movie role. He didn't fake talent, he faked identity, confidence, and certainty, until it manifested. Even Oprah Winfrey speaks openly about how she used to walk into job interviews as if she had already been hired, even when she had no experience. She believed before there was proof. And the universe responded. And what about you? You don't need to be famous or rich. You just need the courage to start showing up as the version of you that already knows they're worthy. Success stories are not about luck. They're about decision. Decision to act now, not later. Emotional anchor. Picture someone just like you, same background, same struggles, who simply decided they were done living small. What would your life look like if you made that decision today? Keywords: success stories, Bob Proctor, Jim Carrey, Oprah Winfrey, real-life transformation, mindset shift, law of attraction proof, decision, embodiment. Mental triggers: social proof, others have done it. Inspiration: you can too. Similarity: they started where you are. Action: start today. 6. Call to action and final message. Decide who you will be. Now, here's the truth. Watching this video is not enough. Inspiration fades, but action creates change. If there's one decision you make today, let it be this. Decide who you will become, and start being that version now, before the world gives you permission. You don't need to wait for more money, a perfect relationship, a better body, or the right opportunity. That version of you is already inside you, waiting for you to believe it, act on it, and live it. Bob Proctor always said, "You were born rich. Your only job is to become aware of it." So here's what I want you to do. Take 5 minutes after this video. Sit somewhere quiet. Close your eyes. And ask, who am I becoming? Then, visualize that version of you. See yourself walking, speaking, thinking, and succeeding as that person. Don't just imagine it. Feel it. Let that emotion rise in your body like it's already real. Because to your subconscious, it is. And here's the promise I made at the beginning. Let me guide you through a simple 5-minute exercise that rewires your identity on a deep level. Click the link in the description or stay until the next scene. It's waiting for you. This exercise has changed lives. Today, it can change yours too. Remember, you are always becoming something. The only question is, are you becoming it by design or by default? This isn't about pretending anymore. It's about becoming. And you're one decision away from everything changing. Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap what we've uncovered today. You learned that your self-identity is the invisible force behind every result in your life. We explored how fake it until you become it is not deception, it's self-reinvention. You discovered how to break limiting beliefs, build a new self-image, and use powerful daily rituals to reprogram your subconscious. And above all, you now have a step-by-step plan to become the version of you that already has everything you desire. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what version of yourself are you choosing to become today? What action will you take right now to commit to this transformation? Your comment isn't just for me. It's a public declaration to yourself and to others walking the same path. If this video sparked something inside you, a vision, a realization, or a new level of confidence, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I've got more powerful content coming that will help you break free from old patterns and unlock your true potential. Don't just watch, join the movement. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch our last video, the Ethiopian mentor of Neville Goddard who changed manifestation forever. It's a mind-blowing journey into the origins of spiritual manifestation that will deepen everything you've learned today. Click the thumbnail or check the link in the description. This is your moment. Don't just dream of change. Embody it. The world needs the real you, not the version limited by fear or doubt. Step into your power. Start now. And remember, you're not faking it, you're becoming it.